Hello Mystics, welcome back to our channel right here. So as you can see from the title of this video, I rolled Libra on my Astrodice today. So we're gonna be doing a weekly or a week next week forecast in here for all of my Libra sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign as usual. This is gonna be a general reading, so it might not resonate for everyone, but I upload every single day here on my channel, so definitely check your other placements on there. And of course, before we move on towards the reading, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, be part of the Mystic family, like this video, comment what you think, send me some love, and let's move on towards the reading. So, using the tea leaf oracle in here, let's see what is the overall energy of the next coming week for all of my Libras in here. We have in here table, okay? It says in here hard work ahead. So there could be a situation towards the next week that we're trying to iron out things, we're trying to solidify things in here. Libra, I feel like there is a lot of tasks in here that needs to be accomplished, to be honest with you, from what I'm seeing. In the bottom of the deck, we have in here the lion card. It says in here time to act. Okay, so there's definitely something in here that we need to get on top of. We have to do to really secure and solidify our position in regards with a certain situation. With the lion card in here, for some of you, I'm sensing that there is something that you are fearing in regards with a situation, but then when you do it, you'll realize that it really, there's nothing to fear in regards with that situation. Okay, so we have in here the January card. Maybe you guys have some goals with January. Maybe there is a deadline in regards with January, but a change in here really must happen. With the cracked cup at the bottom of the deck, it says in here dissatisfaction with life. So Libra, there is something in here that we want to change. With the January card, I feel like some of you is giving yourself a deadline. To be honest with you, it's like, I need to change this. I need to eliminate myself from whatever this problem is in regards with the next year, since we're near January in here. And with a dissatisfaction with life card in here, I feel like you are reaching towards fulfillment, and there is a lot of I'm hearing joint effort. Are you joining efforts with someone? But yeah, there is a lot of effort in here towards the next coming week in regards with whatever this is, Libra. Okay, so we have in here fire, strong emotions, passionate love, or passionate hate. Okay, I'm feeling like there is some sort of like I said, we had dissatisfaction with lifeguard. There is a lot of intense feelings in here in regards with certain things that we felt compelled, or we feel like within ourselves we can change, or we haven't changed. Okay, that kind of thing. So with the bottom of the deck, we have in here pleasure, with a close friend, with a dog close up in here. There could be some sense of having fun as well, probably having conversations with people in here, probably gathering informations with people around us. Okay, I'm seeing that as well very strongly. But there is a lot of passionate energy in regards with the next week, in regards with changing things, making things happen, getting on top of the things that we have to do in here. Libra, I feel like there is also a decision in here that must happen, a decision that we must do. It's crazy that this is fire and ice, because I feel like with these cards in here, there is definitely a transition in here that I'm vibing with, for you Libras. Like you want to transition in regards with things being stagnant to things moving with the fire card, okay? Like I'm really seeing that in here. So using our tarot card in here, I'm using a spread that I'm using for my clients in on Instagram in here. So if you want to book your own personal tarot reading, you can send me a message on my Instagram. So that is the only place that I'm accepting bookings, and that will be linked down below. So definitely send me a message if you want to book your own personal tarot reading in here. But let's see what is the overall energy in here for you Libras, for all of my Libras towards the next coming week in here, okay? So we have in here the Hanged Man. So I feel like towards the next week, there is a feeling of done in regards with contemplating things, okay? With the Hanged Man in here, maybe we have been, letting things pass by, or letting things just go by in here. Maybe we're on autopilot, we are unconscious in regards with the things that we're doing, especially with the Eight of Swords in here. Like I said, there is a feeling in here that it has been a while in regards with us being in control of our destiny or our journey in here, okay? And I feel like towards the next coming week, there is like a great feeling of I have things at hand that I can do something about, or I have things at hand in here that I can change my situation with. With this card, I feel like there's also someone in here that will help lend you a helping hand. Again, maybe a friend in here, maybe someone in your life, but there's definitely an essence of being called to break free in here in regards with a situation that is causing you blockage in regards with your journey in here Libras, okay? So we have in here the Six of Cups. So there could be for some of you, I'm sensing like a relationship that um calls to bring the passion back, or have a passionate encounter with, or go back to a passionate kind of situation, that kind of thing, especially with the King of Wands in here, okay? I feel like we have been looking at things differently towards the next week in here with these two cards. You are being called to go back to your passions, okay? Go back to the things that give you drive in here in regards with your journey. With the Hanged Man, like I said, there's like a feeling of we haven't been aware in regards with our situation, and I feel like there's also a sense of being thankful in regards with the things that has been on pause, because if not for that, then we're not be realizing the things that we have to do, the things that we are wanting to have in regards with our life, and in regards with our journey in here, okay? So let's clarify the Six of Cups in here and the Hanged Man in regards with your overall energy for the next week in here Libras. I'm getting these two cards. See, we have in here the Three of Wands, and we have in here the Knight of Cups. So we have a different inspiration in here in regards with how we do things, how we perceive things. We have in here the Chariot card. You might have some Cancer in your chart, or you might be dealing with a Cancer in here. So there's definitely an urge to change, okay? To change in a lot of ways in regards with our situation, in regards with our place. I feel like you are leaving behind towards the next week a lot of the things that doesn't really give you the energy that you need, especially with the Three of Wands in here, turning your back on the things that doesn't feel in alignment to you moving forwards in here. I'm also feeling that there is a heart to heart conversation that you're having with someone in regards with the future of a certain relationship, or something about the past that you cannot anymore change. So it's like we have to look towards the future, because If not, then we're not moving and things are just in this stagnant position, which I feel like Libra, you don't want to be in, okay? There's gonna be an intense realization in regards with that, okay? So, what steps are you being called to do in here towards the next week? What steps are you being called to do in here towards the next week? See, we have in here the King of Wands again. So, what did I tell you? The King of Wands really wants to come out in here. And we have in here the Sun card. You might have some Leo in your chart, or you might be dealing with a Leo towards the next week. But with these two cards in here, the universe is really asking you that towards the next week, you have to be in charge of your purpose, or you have to be clear in here in regards with your intentions. If you're gonna be doing things towards the next week in here really blindly, just doing things for the sake of doing them, it's not gonna be fulfilling for you, and something is not gonna come out of it, okay? There's a situation where you want to see results, and if you're not doing things intentionally towards the next week, then you're not gonna be seeing results, and it's just gonna result into you being frustrated in regards with things. So the universe really wants you to be mindful in regards with the things that you're having to do, or the things that you're being asked to do, okay? So let's see what actions do they have to do in here towards the next coming week. Let's see. Oops, yeah, we have in here the Ace of Wands, okay? So there's definitely a good motivation in here in regards with the things that you want to do. The Lovers card we have in here, Gemini. You might have some Gemini in your chart, or you might be dealing with a Gemini. I'm hearing like some of you needs to spend time with your loved ones. There could be someone in here that feels a little bit neglected, to be honest with you. Um, there is a definite need for quality time in here in regards with whoever this person is that you're dealing with. I'm just gonna say that, okay? And with the Ace of Wands, spending quality time with this person, Libra, will also give you the motivation that you need, okay? Because, like, for whatever reason, something feels like it's too busy, and we keep on going back to it, and then we're losing our purpose in regards with whatever this is that we're doing, that we have to recenter ourselves, recenter our goals, and that's where you're being called to do, okay? That's what you're being called to do towards the next week in here, okay? So definitely there's a need for you to kind of rediscover yourself, but also not put too much pressure in yourself. But definitely with the Ace of Wands in here, you have to rediscover your passion with things. Probably like just hang out as well with the people in here that you feel empowered by when you're with them, okay? I'm hearing that as well. So let's clarify the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands in regards with the actions in here that they have to do towards the next week for Libra, please. We have in here the Seven of Wands, okay? So what I'll say, like I said, waiting for results. What did I say? The cards are just speaking what I am saying a while ago, but you're searching for results, okay? With the High Priestess card, we have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. With this card in here, I'm telling you, there's something in here that you're in the process of getting near burnt out in regards with things not going the way it's supposed to be, or you feel like that within yourself, but having a change of perception, okay? And again, recentering your goal in here, really taking a step back and thinking within yourself, like, why do I have this as a goal? What are the steps that I've done to until now? Having the knowledge, okay, with the High Priestess in regards with having to make something better, having to make something work, okay, and not being frustrated with it will really give you the results that you need, okay? I'm also seeing in here that finances will be incredibly good for you towards the next week if you keep your knowledge going. Okay, with the high priestess in here, knowledge is definitely gonna be your power in here towards the next week. So whatever situation it is that you're being called to, like, oh, I should study that, I should be made aware of whatever that is, it will give you the results that you need, but it always will put you in alignment as well in regards with your goals and desires. So keep that in mind towards the next week. So what can they expect towards the end of the week? Next week, there's a lot of week. What can they expect in here towards the end of next week, please? What can they expect towards the end of next week? We have in here Eight of Wands. So expect movement in here, okay? So whatever it is that felt like, oh, things are not moving, things are not, like moving towards my favor, okay, that kind of thing, towards the end of next week in here, there's gonna be a movement that will really fuel your desires from that card in here. And we have in here seven of cups at the bottom. So there's definitely a choice in here, a choice that we have to make, a choice that will put things into alignment, okay, break us free from the things that has been holding me back. So really expect movement in here. There could be a message as well that you're waiting for, a news that you're waiting for. I feel like towards the end of next week, you're gonna be having that news, and that will present great movement in there for you, Libras, okay? And we have in here the Seven of Wands, standing your ground, being firm in here. Whatever dissatisfaction it is that you have been experiencing, Libra, towards the end of next week, you're gonna be happy with your choices, okay? I'm just gonna say that to you. Pretty satisfied in regards with your choices in here, really minding your own business, really telling yourself that, you know what, this is my decision and this is my journey. No one can step in, no one can stop me in regards with it. So you're gonna be feeling hella empowered in regards with that. We have in here the strength card. You might have some Leo in your chart, or you might be dealing with a Leo in here towards the end of next week, but this is you recognizing your strength as well. The King of Wands is prominent in regards with this reading. Also, the Leo in here, but with the Wheel of Fortune, there is something in here that is definitely going towards your direction, and you're gonna be happy in regards with, again, your choices. That with the King of Wands in here, you're gonna be confident in regards to this new chapter, and you're gonna be more inclined in regards to listening in regards with your intuition in here, because it just led you towards where you're supposed to be. That's like, you know what, I'm not second guessing myself anymore, okay, which is really good in there, Libra. So before we end this forecast for you, let's have a few more cards in here from my oracle card here. Let's see, we have in here coming apart. So with this card, there is definitely a gap in here that we have to bridge, okay? It's either with our own selves or with someone in here, but with the coming apart card, I feel like there's an essence of bridging a gap in here, maybe with our actions and our purpose, and again, if not, with someone in here that really inspires us in regards with the things that we have to do. So with the coming apart in here, there's a calling to bridge a gap in here in regards with your situation towards the next week, okay? So keep that in mind. Let's see, let's get one last card. We have in here storm fields, okay? So this is about really going toward your safe space. In the next week in here, you're being called to go toward your safe space, to let something pass in here, to know within yourself that, it's not about me, it's not about the things that I've done, but this is just a phase that I have to go through. I will learn in regards to whatever this is that I have and why I'm being led in regards with this situation. But with the storm fields in here, you are being called to go towards your safe space and to really things again, put things into perspective in here. Why is this storm here? What is it supposed to do in my life? Okay, being clear in regards with your intentions in here, and I'm telling you, you will be having a different perspective in here in regards with things moving forward the end of next week. Okay, so there you go, Libras. That's gonna be my forecast in here for you today. Again, before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, be part of the Mystic family, like this video, comment what you think, send us some love, and I'll see you guys next time. Love and light to you. Bye.